The overlooked Patriarch's Thanksgiving surprise, the version you'll feel in your chest. Harold Jenkins stood on the porch a long time before ringing the bell, pies balanced in his arms, like fragile offerings. When Ryan finally opened the door, the wind stole the first words out of Hal's mouth. "Hey, son." His voice cracked on the second syllable. "Happy Thanksgiving." Ryan barely looked up from his phone. "Yeah, hey, Dad. Shoes off. Ashley's freaking about the floors." Hal stepped inside, the house that still smelled like fresh paint and new money. He tried to hand Ryan a pie. "Made your favorite pecan, extra dark, the way Mom used to." "Kitchen's that way," Ryan cut in, already turning. "We're kind of in the middle of things." Ashley appeared in yoga leggings and a silk blouse, AirPods dangling. She gave Hal a quick air kiss that landed somewhere near his ear. "Harold, you're here. Great. Just try to stay out of the caterer's way, okay? They're on a schedule." Hal swallowed hard and carried the pies himself. Dinner was worse than he'd feared. He was seated at the folding card table with the kids and a cousin's toddler who kept throwing peas at him. The adults laughed at the long table under the chandelier Hal had paid for. Every time he tried to speak, someone talked over him. He leaned toward Mason. "Hey, buddy, how's Little League going?" Mason shrugged without looking up from his iPad. "Fine." Hal tried again, softer. "I still got your first baseball in my glove compartment, the one you hit over the fence when you were 7. "Cool," Mason muttered, thumbs flying. Across the room, Ryan raised his glass. "To family and to everyone who makes this life possible." Everyone drank. Hal stared at the plastic kitty cup in front of him. After dinner, while the adults migrated to the study with their bourbon, Hal started clearing plates, because that's what you do when nobody else will. In the kitchen, he heard them through the half-open pantry door. Ryan's voice, low and irritated. "I'm telling you, Ash, he's getting worse. Shows up unannounced, repeats the same damn stories. The kids roll their eyes when he walks in." "Ashley, I already called Memory Gardens this morning. They have a studio opening in January. We tell him it's independent senior living. He'll go quietly. Then we sell that shack he lives in and finally pay off the Tesla." Ryan actually laughed. Poor old guy won't even know what hit him. Hal's hands shook so badly, a plate slipped and shattered on the tile. The noise brought Ashley rushing in. "Harold, be careful. Those are Willow and Sonoma." He looked at her, eyes wet. "Willow and Sonoma," he repeated, voice hoarse. "I bought these for your wedding. You said they were your dream plates." Ashley rolled her eyes. "God, don't get sentimental." Hal walked back into the dining room like a man walking to his own funeral. The guests were already Instagram filtering the catered desserts. He set his 3 homemade pies in the center of the table and cleared his throat. Every eye turned. His voice came out raw, trembling, but it filled the room. 47 years ago, I started a company in a basement with $20 and a borrowed computer. Sold it for $180 million. Most folks would have bought boats and flashy cars. I bought a little house for Betty and me. Later, put the rest away, quietly, because I wanted my boy to have the world without ever feeling he owed me. He pulled the thick envelope from his coat and let it fall with a heavy thud. "Every mortgage payment on this house, mine. Private school tuition, mine. That Tesla you love so much, Ryan, mine. Cabo, Aspen, the kitchen remodel you posted about last month, mine. All of it. Anonymous dividends, because I thought love shouldn't come with strings." Ryan tried to laugh. "Dad, come on." "No." Hal's voice broke wide open now, tears tracking down weathered cheeks. "Tonight, I heard you planning to warehouse me in some home so you could sell the only house your mother and I ever owned. The house where you learned to ride a bike, where we buried our dog in the backyard, where I held your mother when the cancer finally took her. The house you called a shack." Ashley's face crumpled. "Harold, we didn't mean—" "You did." He looked at his grandkids, who had gone very still. "Mason, Harper, I love you bigger than the sky, but I won't let you grow up thinking love is something you take and then throw away when it gets old." He turned back to Ryan, voice shaking with decades of swallowed hurt. "I raised you to be better than this, son. I failed somewhere, but I'm done failing myself." Ryan stood up, face flushed. "You can't just—" "I already did," Hal said quietly. "This morning, I sold half my shares. Money's going to scholarships and veterans. The rest is mine. The gravy train you never knew existed, it left the station." He looked around the beautiful room one last time, eyes lingering on the family photos where he was cropped out of half of them. "I used to think the worst thing in the world was burying my wife. Turns out, watching my own boy plan to bury me alive hurts worse." He walked to the door. Harper ran after him, tears streaming. "Grandpa, don't go!" He knelt, knees cracking, and pulled her into his arms. "I'm not going far, sweetheart. I bought a little cabin in Colorado, got a river and pine trees and a porch big enough for 2 rocking chairs. You and Mason can come anytime. Just you two. I'll teach you how to fly fish and make pecan pie the way your great-grandma did. He kissed the top of her head, then looked up at Ryan and Ashley, who stood frozen. Happy Thanksgiving, he said, voice thick. Maybe next year you'll understand what the word family actually costs. The door closed softly behind him. 3 days later, he was on a porch in the Rockies, watching snow dust the evergreens, a slice of leftover pecan pie on the rail beside him. His phone lit up. Mason, Grandpa, I miss you. Can we come for Christmas? Just us. Hal wiped his eyes, smiled through the tears, and typed back. Doors open, kiddo. Knobs cold, and the pie's already in the oven. Bring your mitt first. Snowballs are on me. He set the phone down, raised his coffee mug toward the mountains, and whispered to the wind. Happy Thanksgiving, Betty. I'm finally home.